yesterday's attacks, among other things.
Some say that he does have ties to Muslim extremists. I don't know.
A new day, a new beginning. This is Iran in Nevruz, the most significant national holiday that marks the arrival of spring and a new solar year. Nevruz is in celebration of the sun as it regains strength to overcome winter's cold and darkness, when nature begins to blossom once again.
نوروز رو انقدر همه چی رنگی و قشنگه که همه ایرانی‌ها همیشه دوستش دارن و همیشه هم به زیبایی برپا میکنن.
Nevruz embodies a wealth of ancient rites and customs not confined to the traditions of a certain religious or ethnic group. Nevruz provides Iranian families with the opportunity to visit holy shrines, to see each other, and to remember those who are no longer among them. In his long epic poem, the Shahnameh, the 10th century Iranian poet Abul Qasim Ferdowsi Tusi describes the origin of Nevruz. When the legendary Iranian king Jamshid Jam conquered the world and ascended to the throne, he declared that day as Nevruz and the beginning of the Iranian New Year, which coincided with the first day of spring. Nevruz is not simply a source of honor for those who celebrate it, but an occasion for the congregation and solidarity of all the peace-loving nations around the world. To welcome the new year, Iranian families go on a set of ceremonial duties. It all begins with an annual spring cleaning of their homes. Setting the half-seen table is also a quintessential part of the New Year celebrations. The half-seen table is named so because there are 7 items on this table, whose names start with the Persian letter Sin. These items represent concepts all related to health and happiness.
سیب مثلا نشونه سرزندگی و شادابیه، سمنو نشونه شیرینی زندگیه، خود همون سرکه به خاطر خاصیت‌های تندی و خاصیت‌هایی که داره، سبزه نشونه خرمیه.
During Nevruz, Iranians meet members of their families. In such meetings, they entertain each other with open arms and delicious traditional cuisine and refreshments. The senior members of the family give the younger members cash presents for the new year, which are kept as a token of blessing and well-being.
Iran's New Year's, people go and see families, take something named AD from them, that is money, sometimes 5,000 and something like this.
The Iranian people, the bonding of the families, people gathering together, unifications, it's very similar to our Chinese tradition actually. Yeah, and we like it. Everywhere we go, we see that, families are traveling together, visiting museum, which we see that I think the Iranian loves very much about family bondings, and it's a very nice feeling when we see that.
To see so many people and family members gathering together, going to the museums and celebrating their country and their history together. So that's something very unique here.
The 13th day, which is the closing ceremony to the New Year festival, is all spent outdoors. It is a day of festivities in nature.
سیزده‌بدر یه روز باستانیه. خب از زمان بچگی، هر زمانی که حالا یادم مونده تا الان، تمام سیزده‌بدرها کنار خانواده بودیم، حتما بیرون می اومدیم. بعد یه رسمی هم هست که سبزه‌های عیدمون رو می‌داختیم دور، سبزه گره می‌زدیم و من کلا از زمانی که یادم میاد از بچگی ما این کار رو انجام میدادیم. تا آب و هوا خوب باشه، بد باشه، حتما یه ساعتی هم شده ما می‌اومدیم بیرون و این کار رو انجام میدادیم.
روز طبیعت رو جشن میگیرن و به یاد گذشتگانمون، به یاد بزرگایی که سالهای قبل ماها رو که بچه بودیم می‌بردن بیرون و تو طبیعت می‌گردوندن، به یاد اونها، به یاد گذشتگان جمع میشیم دور همدیگه، شادی می‌کنیم و از طبیعت لذت می‌بریم.
اینجا 13 در پارک پردیسانه. ما به خانواده اومدیم اینجا پیکنیک داریم. بعدش می‌خوایم نهار بخوریم با مادر بزرگ و بابا بزرگ و مادر و پدر.
Nevruz is not simply an ordinary event of celebration and rejoicing or just a national custom. Rather, it is an interregional tradition which dates back to some 3,000 years ago and connects people of different ethnic, lingual, and national backgrounds. In February 2010, Nevruz was registered on the UNESCO list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The same year, the UN General Assembly recognized March 21st as the International Day of Nevruz.
Nevruz, the day of vernal equinox, is celebrated as the beginning of the new year by more than 300 million people all around the world, and has been celebrated for over 3,000 years in the Balkans, the Black Sea Basin, the Caucasus, Central Asia, the Middle East, and other regions.
As part of the cultural heritage, Nevruz promotes reconciliation and neighborliness, contributing to cultural diversity and friendship among peoples and different communities.
It's a wonderful occasion to cooperate with many different countries, even with different religions, with people of different religions, because the basic idea of the Nevruz festival is to reconcile.
The international celebration of Nevruz in recent years can help Iran utilize its potentials even in foreign policy. Many countries in the region that became independent after the dissolution of the Soviet Union belong to the Iranian civilization zone and share historical and cultural ties with Iran.
At the time when we all recognize that the sense of solidarity can greatly contribute to our efforts in dealing with challenges of our time, Nevruz provides a wide network of cultural and social bonds to reinforce such solidarity.
In fact, Nevruz is a powerful instrument of cultural diplomacy and soft power that can play a major role in bringing the nations of this geographical area closer to each other. It can also promote peace and friendship in a region which has long experienced political turmoil and turbulence.
Nevruz transcends all ethnic and religious borders, as it is celebrated in Iran and elsewhere by hundreds of millions of people from diverse ethnic communities and religious backgrounds, thus underscoring the common humanity that we share.
Nevruz is a unique occasion that not only builds deeper communal links and relations between people, but also promotes the cultural bonds between all the nations that observe it.